AI solved climate change and not the way you think. AI solved climate change by making us not care about it anymore.
What'd you say? Just stop. I just want to know what you said. What did you say?
You have stolen my dreams.
I don't care.
Bill Gates says the climate crisis won't cause humanity's demise in a call to shift focus to improving lives instead. So basically, climate change is out because all the tech bros are now worried about having enough resources to support their AI habit. AI warned us to stop worrying about that silly little thing called climate change and keep feeding it water. And it needs more nuclear reactors immediately. AI is telling us to feed it water and build it nuclear power. What could possibly go wrong? This is how we get humans being used as energy cells.
Yes.
Don't you see where this is headed, people? We've done movies about this.
The Matrix is real.
The Matrix has attacked me.
Hypocrisy on fire, much like the planet. Can we talk about this for a minute? I don't think people realize how crazy it is that the social engineers who brought us the climate crisis are suddenly and very acutely pivoting. My golden rule of never trust a tech bro continues to prove itself useful. We should have known, by the way, this was coming when they were all behind Trump on the dais
Right.
at his inauguration. We knew the tech bros are up to no good. And what are they up to? Using us as fuel pods! Not yet, but I'm sure that will be something we'll be convinced to do shortly.
Bill, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you for incredible leadership, including getting this group together.
Thank you, Bill. That was very nice.
I want to thank you for including me this evening. It's incredible to be among everyone here, particularly you and the First Lady. I've always enjoyed having dinner and interacting.
AI is going to change everything. You hear all of us saying that. But the fact that you are our president and you recognize this right away and you've unleashed American innovation and creativity.
Echo the comments of Tim and others. Thank you so much for getting us all together, and thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president. It's a very refreshing change.
They all know you need to kiss Trump's ass in order to get anything from him. They're not dummies. If the tech bros are good at anything, it's running around begging for money. The fact that Bill Gates is suddenly saying, oh, never mind, climate change isn't real. Just kidding. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a guy who is going to shoot chalk dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. We covered this on Dumpster Fire. No, that's real. I know you're saying, is that real? That's real. He wanted to shoot chalk dust into the atmosphere to block the sun because of climate change. And now he's like, never mind. He's the guy who's invested in bug protein and lab-grown meat and additives to make cows fart less. Like, do something crazy like remove the methane or whatever it was that they were doing. Like, something fucking weird. They're turning the cows gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
This would be like if Yoda suddenly came forward and said, listen, about the Force. We miscalculated a few things. It turns out there isn't one. Real, the Force isn't.
Real, the Force is not.
Real, the Force is not. Bill Gates is one of those guys who thinks he has all the answers to everything because he got rich and famous. And oftentimes they're very good about one thing.
Radio on internet.
And then it leads them to believe that they're good about all things. And this is not the case. Bill Gates is the author of the 2021 book, How to Avoid a Climate Disaster. You know what book everyone does need to read right now? Everyone needs to read State of Fear by Michael Crichton, the book that got him canceled by environmentalists because they're crazy people. These environmentalists have literally poisoned an entire generation to basically not have children and think that the world is ending. And now they're like, oh, whoopsie daisy, we were wrong. It's so crazy to me. Whoopsies. You had an autistic child shaming a room full of adults at the UN.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words. How dare you?
How dare you? We should have known when Greta turned her back on the movement that she knew something that we didn't know. This can only mean one thing. Greta is also invested in AI.
This spy has already breached our defenses.
Are you fucking kidding me, though? Seriously? You people have created a generation of kids gluing themselves to streets, blocking traffic, blockading runways, throwing tomato soup on Van Gogh's sunflowers, vandalizing Stonehenge, and now you're just going to be like, oh, never mind. We need that power for AI.
Sorry, you see what I mean? I just get carried away. I'm really much sorry.
Like, I don't feel like people are making a big enough deal about this pivot. By the way, I don't necessarily care that they pivoted because I too have had my questions about this science behind climate change. And it's one of those things that you weren't even allowed to question or dare to point out that there were a lot of NGOs and activists who are making a lot of money off of there being a climate emergency. It's a little bit disturbing that suddenly, in order to get the other things that they want, because not all the tech bros were on board with this climate stuff, even if a lot of them pretended that they were. In order to get the other things they want, they need to stop talking about energy consumption because, like I said, they might be cooking the planet. So now Bill Gates is talking about improving lives by shifting away from focusing on rising temperatures, and instead, we should focus on disease and poverty. We should no longer get rid of carbon dioxide, you see. We should get rid of the pores.
We could turn the homeless into tires so that we'd still have homeless, but we could use them on our cars. Oh, that's a good one. Nice one, Randy. Like it. That's like recycling.
That's really where our focus is. So we're not going to worry about cow farts anymore, okay, guys? Or plastic straws. We're going to worry about disease and poverty. Mainly, how do we get diseases to poor people? Because that's kind of what it seems like.